Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define brand new concealer. I am going to be testing this bad boy out today, and I'm also going to be comparing it to the I keep wanting to say Tarte Tape Shape. I mean, just every single time, the Tarte Tape Shape, the Tarte Tape Shape, Shape Tape. See what I mean? I just find this so difficult. No one else does, just me, because apparently I can't speak at the moment. But you're probably thinking, Anwen, why are you bringing like your medication into this? But this is actually a little kind of sample situation that one of my lovely subscribers, Cara, was very kind to send to me. So I have already tried the fair one, which was the lightest one, which would probably have matched the C3, which I got in the Conceal and Define, but I've already used that. I do feel like it's very important for me to say I've only used the Tarte Shape Tape about 3 times, so I'm definitely not like a world leading expert in any way on the Tarte Shape Tape, but what I can tell you is I did really like it. I am 33 years old. You're probably thinking, Anwen, why are you telling us how old you are? But this is just what I need to say. So if you've watched my channel for a while now, you will know that I have yet to find a concealer that I like, a concealer that actually improves the look of my under eye. I feel like because I've got more mature skin, because I'm not 21 anymore, my under eye area is a bit of a danger zone, and I find that the more product I put on there, the more cakey and the more you can see fine lines and all the things like that I don't want you to see. So I have never found a concealer that I actually like and I actually want to reach for and, you know, take the extra step to put on. I've obviously tried the Tarte Shape Tape, which I believe my video should have gone up yesterday so you could see my very first impressions. And out of all of the concealers I've tried, I would definitely say that the Shape Tape is the one that I have actually quite liked. I know that a lot of people were really keen to find out, is the Conceal and Define actually a dupe for the Shape Tape? I am no expert in concealer, but I can definitely give you my opinions on it, and also coming from someone that has never found a concealer that she really gets on with, I feel like, you know, if I do like this one, then you know it's a winner. It's a great thing. Obviously it's not going to work for everyone, but I mean, really, I know a lot of my subscribers are in the same boat as me and are, you know, on the hunt for their perfect concealer. So yeah, it'd be really interesting today to find out, is this £4 concealer from Makeup Revolution going to be A, as good as the Shape Tape, but B, is it just going to be like a good concealer? So I'm imagining that at this point you've probably seen loads and loads of reviews on the Conceal and Define, so I'm not going to bore you with, you know, reading out all of the info or anything. I am going to include it in the description so that if you do want to read it, you can do that, but just because I actually want to get on with like putting this on my face, I'm not going to do that. I've got the shade C3, which is for fair skin with pink undertones, which I think sums me up pretty well. There are 18 shades, which is fantastic, and I feel like the shade range is really, really good. I say that looking over at my Tarte Shape Tape. This is what the packaging looks like. I think it looks really, really nice, and not that I've ever like seen a Shape Tape up close, but I do feel like I prefer the look of this. I have watched other videos where people have like compared the packaging side by side, and I definitely like this one. I just feel like it's very classy and understated, so, and it feels nice as well. It does have a huge doe foot applicator, which is very reminiscent of the Tarte one. They have a big feck off, you know, doe foot too, because I want to be as scientific as humanly possible. I want, she says, like holding up like a pill packet and a massive wand, but I want to like apply them in the same way, because obviously I'm going to be applying this Tarte Shape Tape with my finger, so I thought I'm going to just apply this with my finger too, just so that it's as, you know, consistent as possible, you know. So okay, we're just going to do this. I mean, why am I sniffing it? I don't know why. I just wanted to sniff it. I feel like I'm going to just put my hair up as well, because it's going to distract me, I feel. I just plop it up on the side of my head. That's when you know she just gives zero fecks about her hair. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the Conceal and Define first because I want to be able to like compare it against the side that doesn't have concealer on it, just to see if it does actually make a difference. I'll give you a little swatch of it so that you can see. That shade is absolutely perfect for me, although maybe I would prefer it to be a little bit lighter, you know, just to give that kind of bombastic highlight situation. But I am just going to like, I'm going to just get some off on my finger. And also, right, again, because I'm not 21 anymore, I'm not going to be putting loads of this on because, I mean, I can't do that. That's one way to make a concealer look so cakey. So I'm just going to kind of put it on the inside of my eye. I don't know why I insisted on putting my mascara on my lower lashes today when I knew I was going to be doing this. I mean, how ridiculous am I? So I just like focus it on the inner area here, and I'm just actually going to use my finger just to pat this out. This is what I've been doing with the Shape Tape, and I find that it just gives me the most kind of seamless kind of application. Okay, so my first thoughts are this is blending out absolutely fantastically. You know, like some kind of cream products don't really spread or blend too well with your finger, but this one is doing a wonderful job. Oh, it feels a bit sticky now. Like I feel like it's saying to me, okay girl, you've blended me enough, you've done it, don't be blending anymore, just back off, take that finger away, stop the blending. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. So let me see close up. I mean, I can definitely see a difference. I feel like this side over here does look kind of lighter and brighter, and it does actually, my skin looks more smooth, and it feels really nice. I feel like as well, you can see quite a big difference between the two sides. Like, I feel like if I was here like this and I said to you, can you tell me which is your favourite side, or which side do you think I've got the concealer on? I feel like you would definitely get it right, because this side just does look a bit smoother and just a bit more flawless. I hate using the word flawless. You know, in connection to myself, it's like flawless. Oh, Anwen, just be careful getting out because your head won't get through the door. I hate that word. Anyway, okay, so what am I even doing right now? I don't know, but do you know what? I don't feel in a desperate rush to have to set this, and it's definitely not creasing as yet because I'm not 21 anymore. I do find that I have to really just set everything down like within a second, because otherwise it can get creasy up in there. But this one feels really, really good. So I'm going to go in with the light medium Shape Tape. Shape Tape. Honestly. Okay, so I'm just going to like pop this open. Just pop my pill pack open. Excuse me, guys, while I just pop my pills. I mean, really. Okay, so this is definitely much darker. But you know what? We can make it work. I don't know if I can make it work. I said that with a lot of fake confidence. I have no idea. I'm actually thinking, Anwen, you're never going to make this work. But then I, you know, anyway. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'd say that this side definitely feels like thicker. Like you can definitely feel it's thicker, and this is definitely very yellowy toned. Oh no, I mean really, oh my good Nelly. Do you know what? I have to go shopping after this. Like we're literally going to Tesco. I feel like, if anything, this one isn't blending as well with my finger, because you know, like that one over on this, I keep saying that one, this one, that one, the Makeup Revolution one went sticky like after I blended it in a little bit. This one feels sticky like straight away, and I don't feel like this one is blending in so well with my finger. Obviously, I know not everyone blends in their concealer with their finger. I'm an amateur over here, please excuse me, but this is just what, well, actually, it's because I've got my mascara on my lower lashes. I didn't want to be going in with a fecking big beauty sponge because it would definitely feck everything up. Okay, so I mean, I feel like that's blended in. Let me have a look. Excuse me, Caroline. Excuse me here. Trying to film. I don't care if someone's breaking into your car. Oh, they've stopped. Thank you. I mean, really. Okay, so I've applied both sides, and I actually think that both sides look pretty good. I feel like, in a way, I've maybe got a little bit more coverage over on the Shape Tape side. What do you think? I mean, it's tough to say, isn't it? But I mean, I like both sides. Neither side is doing my head in at this point. I don't feel like either one has particularly, you know, made my under eye look cakey or just worse than it looked before, which is quite an achievement. Then I have that like very casual laid back approach to have like setting my under eyes, because like I said, even when I apply my foundation, I have to like put powder on my under eyes, because if I don't, within a minute or two, it'll like, you know, it's like when it sinks into your fine lines. But I don't feel the need to do it with this. So I am, however, just going to go away. I'm going to put a tiny bit of setting powder under my eyes, and when I say tiny bit, I mean a tiny bit. I mean, imagine that setting powders are going to become extinct tomorrow and you've only got a tiny bit left. At that, I'm going to use a tiny bit, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, so I have set my under eyes and I just went ahead and added my blush, contour, highlight, and do you know what? I am seriously so impressed, and it's really bizarre to me because I have gone for maybe like 5 years of not finding a concealer that I actually really loved. And it's like all at once, like in the same week, I've tried the Tarte Shape Tape, which I really liked, and now I've just tried the Conceal and Define, which I really like. I set my under eye with my Primark Rose Powder. This is a pressed powder. I didn't really want to use a loose setting powder because I do find that that can make my under eye look really cakey, and I obviously want to give these concealers the best possible chance of being fabulous. So I just put a little bit of this powder. I just use my finger again. I'm all about the fingers today. So I am going to go away now. I'm going to just be keeping my makeup on all day. It's currently about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I will check back before it goes dark out, and I'll give you my kind of final views and thoughts on this situation that I've got going on. Like, if you look up close, I think both sides are actually looking really good, and this is not what I've ever had before with a concealer. I've never, apart from Shape Tape of course, but I've always found that concealers really emphasize those lines under my eyes. But today I just feel like my under eyes are looking like I'm 21 again, which I am applauding right now. I love it. By the way, it's snowing outside. I've just noticed it's fucking snowing outside. It's like the 21st of January. What the hell? I'm going to be back soon. Well, in a minute. Like, literally, this is so awkward. Whenever I say I'll be back in a minute, and then there I am. You'll see me in a sec, and I'll be giving you all of my opinions on these concealers. But so far, both of these are fabulous. And obviously, the Conceal and Define is so much cheaper, so I'll be getting that one. Let's be real here. I'm going to be saving my money, and I'm going to be getting Conceal and Define. But anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm back. I've had both concealers on for about 6 hours at this point, and I think they're identical. Like, I really think they are identical in terms of how they apply, in terms of how they've worn, and how they look. And it's really strange considering that if you can see on my hand, they're actually very different shades, but on my face, like, you can't tell that at all. I'd say that the Makeup Revolution side is definitely just a bit lighter, but really, I mean, it's not like, when you look at my hand, you're going to think, oh my gosh, she's going to look crazy, like crazier than usual. But like, you know, on my face, you can't really see a difference. Okay, so there's two kind of points that I really just want to kind of round up in this video. The first one is the question of, is the £4 Conceal and Define concealer a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape? And in my opinion, after wearing it today, I would say absolutely. I 100% feel like this is a dupe. There's nothing that would really separate the two for me. I've been kind of looking at myself in the mirror. I've taken pictures with flash. I've had Honeys do an up-close inspection of my face. He's usually very picky, but he couldn't see any difference. I think that it's amazing that Makeup Revolution have managed to basically formulate a pretty exact product, but that they can sell it for £4 and still make a profit on that, whereas you've got Tarte selling theirs at £20. I feel like YouTube at the moment is just kind of shaming Tarte, and, you know, rightly so. But I just feel like Makeup Revolution have kind of come in, you know, like the thing of knocking a man when he's down. I feel like Makeup Revolution have just come in. Tarte have been having a terrible week anyway, rightly so, because they've been feckers. They're feckers with their shades. But I just feel like Makeup Revolution have just come in and just giving them a bit of a kicking when they're down, because they have really shown them up with this concealer. Second point that I really just want to kind of mention, because I know that a lot of my subscribers were in the same boat as me, in the sense that they've got more mature skin, or they've just never found a concealer that has kind of improved the look of their kind of under eyes. As I said at the beginning of the video, like whenever I've used any kind of concealer in the past, I've just always found that it has just made my problem areas look worse, because it made my under eyes look cakey, blah 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 blah. So I definitely want to urge all of the ladies out there who have yet to find a concealer that actually, you know, makes their skin look better, give this one a go. It's £4 and it is absolutely brilliant. I know that I only recently tried the Tarte Shape Tape for the first time, like less than a week ago, but I feel like, you know, doing a side-by-side comparison and then kind of wearing the concealer for a few hours, I mean, how else could you really test how similar they are? I don't know what else I could do really. So I do feel extremely confident in recommending this concealer, and also recommending it as being a really kind of a flattering concealer for more mature skin. But also I would 100% say it's a dupe. You know, when this first came out and like everyone was kind of jumping on the dupe bandwagon, like, because I think it kind of, you know, has that big feck off wand. I think everyone immediately thought, oh my gosh, Shape Tape, and everyone was thinking, oh my god, it's a dupe, it's a dupe. And in my head I was thinking, well guys, like, is it a dupe though? Can we not just like look at this in its own right for how is it as a concealer? But after doing this side by side first impression, yeah, I've jumped on the dupe train. This is a dupe 100%. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I feel like my under eyes have looked really good today. Sorry, I've not even showed you. I also put some on my chin because I suddenly realised halfway through the day, oh my gosh, Anwen, like holy balls, you forgot to put it on your chin, you forgot to put it up on your head. I didn't put it up on my head, but I did actually go around my eyebrows, you know, to try and make them look a bit more like defined. I don't know, I just ended up messing with my eyebrows. But I think that was just like an extra step too far today. But on my chin, it did a good job of covering up this big feck off spot, which, believe me, I don't think he's ever going. This spot is going to just like take over my life at some point soon. There'll just be like a big spot here talking like, hey guys, so today we've got an AliExpress haul. And I'd be like, you won't even see me anymore. But anyway, so yeah, sorry, I'm going on now. I'm just really excited to have actually found a concealer that works for me. And it's £4. It's £4. Literally, after trying the Tarte Shape Tape, I was going to go out and buy it. Well, not go out because you can't really buy Tarte in the UK. I was going to go online and buy it. But now that I've got this one, feck that. Feck that. I'm going to be saving £16, 16 of my hard-earned pounds that I can spend on other makeup. I mean, really. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this first impression. I hope that it was useful to you. If you have any questions, or if there's anything that I've missed out, please feel free to ask me in the comments downstairs. I will always answer your questions, whatever you want to ask. Nothing about my vagina though, please. I mean, really. So anyway, I'm going to go now, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more.